Let's get started here. What's up, Degenerate Nation? Welcome to Stump the Stuck, the sports trivia show where you can win my money. I'm Stucky, and joining me today for the first round of the playoffs, winner of the bracket will get to face me, is Collin Wilson, who has never, he's undefeated, comes in with an undefeated record, won the last two matches of last week, and then Koerner, Mr. Sean Koerner at the Odds Maker on Twitter, he qualified with points. So he played in the NFL week. This is an all sports round, and the whole playoff bracket will be all sports. So when I say all sports, MLB, NFL, NBA. The next time we do a Stump the Stuck contest and bracket, we're talking about a college one. We're going to get you guys involved. So there's a lot more to come, but this is MLB, NFL, and NBA. And there's some game theory here. I asked them, okay, which questions in the first round do you want to be worth 1 point? You can choose which sport, 2 points, 3 points. So not only does it matter what you know, it matters what the opponent or what you think the opponent is strong at, because you can steal points. So let me bring in the contestants today. I'll start with you, Koerner. How you feeling coming into tonight's matchup?
Pretty good. I mean, obviously, NFL's my favorite sport now. But growing up, I was obsessed with baseball. That's what I played growing up. And basketball, I'm pretty familiar with. So I think I'll have a decent shot. I'm not really sure about Collin's skill set in MLB and NBA, but I think I can have a leg up there. I think we're both going to be really good at NFL, but it should be fun.
Collin, your thoughts? And you could spill it now. You went 1 point for your NFL question.
No, I mean
strategically,
I feel good about my MLB knowledge. I mean, that's something I was strong on in the last two, and just everything. My childhood was based around baseball, and it's funny enough, gameplay and strategy. The only thing I knew coming into this is that I was taking on Sean. So I purposely wanted a higher point question in NBA than I did in NFL. And I don't know anything about the NBA. So at least anything has happened in the last 23 years. So this ought to be really interesting.
All right. Well, I agree. I made lines. Look, I don't know everything that you guys know. I made this a coin flip.
Sounds about right.
A true coin flip. So let's go ahead and get started. Collin, speaking of coin flip, did a coin flip, and just to take you're starting here tonight, and we're going to go with the 1 point NFL question. Here we go. Which quarterback has the record for most consecutive games played in NFL history? NFL quarterback.
It's got to be Dan Marino.
That is incorrect. Moving over to Koerner for the steal. Which NFL quarterback has the record for most consecutive games played in NFL history?
Is it Peyton Manning?
That is incorrect as well.
Stafford.
All right, so we start off 0-0. The correct answer is Brett Favre.
Was Marino?
I was thinking
297. I don't know how far Marino got, but yeah, Favre played 297 consecutive games, which is craziness. All right, so it's 0-0 after the first question. Moving on to Koerner's 1 point question. We're going to the NBA here. Keep it simple. Who is the NBA all-time leading scorer? 20 seconds on the clock.
I think I know who it is, but
that is the question.
I don't want to sound stupid.
Okay, you can't sound.
I'm going to go with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That is correct.
Okay.
It's a very interesting question, because it's one of those ones where you would think everyone knows who it is, but I ask a ton of people when I'll do this in bars. No, not a lot of people know it's Kareem. But it is Kareem. He is the all-time NBA leading scorer. All right, so Koerner leads 1-0 after the first round of 1 point questions. Collin, over to you and your 2 point NBA question. Which NBA player averaged a triple-double in 1964? 20 seconds.
We'll go with Wilt Chamberlain.
That is incorrect. Moving over to Koerner for a 2 point steal. NBA player averages triple-double in the 1964 season.
Bill Russell.
That is incorrect. The big Oscar Robertson. That's
right.
It's one of those ones where you'll know after you hear it. There's a lot of talk about it when Westbrook and his triple-double work, but one of those ones, it's either going to be in your head and you find it in the 20 seconds of the music going, or you don't. All right, so it stays 1-0 Koerner. Moving on to corners. I think we have it on the order of questions. We have it wrong. So we have an NFL coming up. Corner, this one's going to be worth 3 points, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So here's Corner, your 3-point NFL question. Again, well, I rate the questions and I have the answer in front of me. So I think they're all easy today. But clearly they're not. And clearly there's pressure in the music. Which NFL team won the most Super Bowls in the 90s? 20 seconds.
That's a good question.
Dallas Cowboys.
That is correct. Corner with his 3-point, the strength question gets it correct. You do have an MLB one left. Collin down 4-0 here. We're moving into your 3-point question, your MLB. You don't get this, especially if you don't get this and it gets stolen, you might be in a little trouble, but there's still a lot of game left. No pressure. Which MLB team has won the most World Series since 2000? 20 seconds on the clock.
Well, I know the Yankees have won over 25, but I'll go with the Giants have won 3.
5 seconds.
I feel like the Giants and Red Sox are tied. I'll go with Red Sox.
That is correct. Bringing the extra drama, the Red Sox have won 4 to the Giants 3. So Collin with a last-second pull, flip of the coin, got the 2 that have the most.
Yeah. By the way, thank you, Collin, for throwing out the steal. Like if you got that wrong, I was just gonna throw out the Giants. So thank you.
It's a great point to bring up that people don't recognize. Like, yeah, you could maybe sound a little smarter if you have both answers, but you could be giving it to the other person for the steal.
Right.
But luckily, didn't happen here. All right. The score is now 4-3. Corner, you have your 2-point question remaining here. You will take the lead unless Collin steals this. If you can't get it, it's going to be a 1 to 3 point game. So still anyone's game. Corner with a 4-3 lead. His 2-point question, final of the first round. Which Major League Baseball team had the most World Series most World Series wins in the 1980s? 20 seconds on the clock.
80s. I'll say the Braves. I know I'm wrong, but I'll say the Braves.
That is incorrect. Mr. Wilson, over to you for a tie.
Well, he can't steal it from me. And I know the Dodgers won in 88 because it was on TV. And I know they won in 81. So I don't think anybody's won 3. Cardinals lost so many times. The Twins, the Royals, the Mets. I'll go Dodgers.
The Dodgers is correct. Collin takes a 5-4 lead. On the brink of getting blown out, giving the Giants answer away, he would have went down 7-0.
Now that we got Dan Marino and Wilt Chamberlain out of the way, it's time to go.
That was a great poll. And yeah, it's one of the rare decades like the Yankees don't have, like they didn't do much. And like, so yeah, it was the LA.
Dodgers.
Once I asked it, I said Corner. I don't know. Maybe I'm giving Corner a regional.
No, too bad I was an Angels fan growing up. So
fair. All right, so let's move on to the second round here. It's 5-4, Collin. Anybody's game. You guys, give you a second to get your pens and paper ready. If you don't have one in front of you, you can use your notes.
I've seen Sean do
these. Here's how it works. I'm just going to say a question. It'll be something like, how many yards did Tom Brady throw for last year? And you'll write down your answers. We'll reveal at the same time. Whoever's closest gets the points. Because it's a multi-sport tournament, all 3 questions in the over-under round, not to give an advantage to anyone, are worth 2 points each. So there's not 1, 2, and 3. You don't have to worry about that. So we are going to, and we do 1 from each sport. We're going to start with an NFL question for 2 points. In 1988, Vinny Testaverde threw the most interceptions in a season since 1980. So since 1980, the record for interceptions in a single season was set in 1988 by Vinny Testaverde. With how many interceptions?
That wasn't
how many interceptions did Vinny Testaverde throw in 1988? 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7. All right. Collin with his answer. It looks like Corner's right. Let's reveal. The correct answer is 35. And it's a split the difference. No one gets the points there. Well, we'll give points to both. You're both 2 away, whatever. It doesn't matter. The margin's still the same. All right, so Collin maintains his
Did
2
they play
great
a full
guesses.
16-game season by then? I'll have to look that up. I mean, that's
In 1980? Yeah, 1988? Yeah.
Yeah.
But Collin, again, with the clues, last year there was talk
Winston.
about it because of Jameis.
Yeah,
so
that's why I put 33.
Colin's just giving some reference points here. He's a team player here. All right. So it's 7-6. Collin leads going into the second question, the over-under round, worth 2 points. Now, I will say, no matter what happens, it's going to come down to the final round. Even if Collin gets these 2, that's the importance of the tie there. We could tie it in the final round. But anyway, let's move on. MLB, we're going to go with another single-season record. The single-season record for doubles in a season was since 1950 was set by Todd Helton in 2000. He said it in 2000. How many doubles did he hit? The single-season doubles record since 1950 was set in 2000 by Todd Helton. How many did he have? 20 seconds. Eight seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Need your answers here. The correct answer is 59. And Koerner is right on the button again within 2. Collin, the power of course, it's not that great.
He had 200 hits, and most of them were doubles.
There's a lot of doubles hitting that mark. So, all right, so Koerner takes an 8-7 advantage. This is just for pride, for fun, because it's going to come down to the final question, which I do take into account who's playing. So you know that in the final question tonight, it's going to be NBA. All right, so here's the final question. What is the NBA record for most? I should say this. Koerner got that right. He has an 8-7 lead. This question isn't meaningless. It's who starts. Whoever has the most points starts the next round. So they'll start the first question. It gives them a slight advantage. So I shouldn't say it's completely meaningless. But what is the record for most steals? Just a number. Most steals in a single NBA game. 20 seconds on the clock. Most steals in an NBA game.
Is it who or how many?
How many? Like the record for assists is 30. What is the record for steals? 5 seconds.
This is a joke.
All right. Need your answers? The correct answer is 11. Koerner gets it correct. Kendall Gill and I forget somebody else. I didn't even write it down.
One NBA player has more than 11 steals. That's pathetic.
Kendall Gill. I don't know. In the late 90s. I forget somebody else.
Hornets.
Maybe I don't know. I forget. I should have wrote down the other player. All right. So Koerner leads 10-7, which means he will start in the final round, which is worth 5 points. And it's going to come down to this. So whoever gets this is going to move on. Whoever doesn't is a valiant effort. And I think the line of being a pick was pretty close. Yeah. There are 22 correct answers to this question. NBA related. Koerner is going to start. Name the 22 NBA players that have scored at least, and you can write these down to keep track, that have scored at least 25,000 points in their career. So basically the 22 highest scoring NBA players of all time. Like I say, the NBA is not your strong suit. The worst you could do is name a famous NBA player. All right, Koerner, start her off.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Well, that's the benefit of having one of those questions earlier. It's a nice callback there. Correct. He is number 1.
I'll take Jordan.
Michael Jordan is correct.
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell is, I believe, incorrect.
Oh, really?
Bill Russell is incorrect.
Wow.
This is your tournament live.
He's got like 10 titles.
I'm gonna make sure that I just thought it could have been an oversight. He's only got like 15,000.
Oh my god.
So Collin, one correct answer.
Larry
for the
Bird has
win
to have 25,000.
and for
Yeah.
the advance.
Larry Bird has to have it, right? What is that?
Well, here's the thing, but I just want to explain the rules first. If Collin doesn't get this, it goes back to Koerner for a chance to come back in. Larry Bird has like 22,000 career points. Larry Bird is incorrect. Koerner is back in with a shot. Now, if Koerner doesn't get it, you win, Collin.
Redeem my Los Angeles Dodgers miss. I'm going to say Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant is correct. It's a new game. Collin, you're also still, it's right back in it.
Okay. How about, he didn't play long enough. How about Karl Malone?
Karl Malone is correct. We got 4 down. We each had a little gaff, and it didn't hurt.
I mean, okay, LeBron James.
LeBron James is correct. Wilson.
Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley is incorrect. Charles Barkley has 23,757 points. So Koerner,
Larry Bird and Charles Barkley.
A shot to win it here with one correct answer.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Shaquille O'Neal is correct.
Got to go longevity.
Sean Koerner is today's champion. He will be moving on to face Sean Zerillo next week. Collin, it was a valiant effort. NBA got you. Look, could have went either way. It was a lot of fun. When we have our college round, you're going to be a force to be reckoned with. You were a force to be reckoned with this time. Koerner, congrats. And we will see you next week. Thanks, everyone, for listening, for watching. And we'll see you on Thursday. Millman versus Friedman. Cheers, guys.
Good job, Sean.